Oh, hello there. How's it going? How's it going? This video is brought to you by, once again, Steiner, the beer, the water that. Anyway, it's getting weird. So, anyway, today I want to talk about Zen and the art of copywriting, and actually business and just life. And you may not know this about me, but I'm actually a Zen. I think that's the right way to say it. Maybe I'm not, but let me just explain how, like, what I realize is if you look out into the business world, you have a certain group of people that say, you should be all hustle, all taking action, nonstop, like you got to be constantly like attack, 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 attack. So like Gary Vee comes to mind, or Grant Cardone, or certain people. And then that's on one end of the spectrum. On the other end, you have people who are like, no, you have to like take it easy, and like you got to work smart, not hard. And these people are like, you got to work super smart and super hard all the time. And what I've personally found, and I'm not saying this is that my way is any better than anybody else, but for me, what I found was that I was always like super unorganized and unfocused on stuff. And then once I started like actually planning out my day and then planning out my week, then I would just like, I didn't like, I started working, I started working harder and way more focused. But what I realized is I didn't even have to, I almost like let go of just forcing myself to work hard. And once I did that, it was like, oh, boom, and it just put me into like zero resistance mode. That's what I call it. I know like Matt Fury talks about this a lot. He's like one of the best email copywriters, and just copywriters in general. But yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot because I read a lot of psycho-cybernetics recently, and yeah. Anyway, so the cool thing is like if you start planning out your day, and you're very unfocused now, like I was, and you just just open up a Google Sheets and then just write like today's priority. You can do like up to 5 priorities. I usually pick one, and I make sure it's like big enough that it has like a really good domino effect for my week, and I really build momentum. And you can do like I don't know, just keep track of your days, schedule out your days, and then just do it. And don't stress. I found for me, again, maybe everybody else is different. Some people say set impossible goals. Some people say, whatever. Some people say don't set goals. What I found is that when I set achievable goals and I set them throughout the day and I can like check them off, and goals, priorities, kind of the same thing. I found that when I do that, it helps my brain. My brain starts, after like a week, I'll look at my Excel sheet and I'll be like, wow, oh, I did that. Oh, sweet. You kind of forget your wins along the way. But, once you start setting these like little wins, I guess you can call them, every day, and then as long as it's in line with your like vision, like I want to create this business or this idea or this invention, that's how you really start making progress. And you don't actually like if you just focus on one thing a day, you don't actually have to work like extremely hard. You don't have to kill yourself with business. And I don't know, that's just how I feel. Maybe it'll change once I have to hire a bunch of employees and managers and stuff and I have all this stress. But for now, as like a basically solopreneur, it works for me. I don't stress myself out. My mind doesn't race, and I just do the work, and then I'm just done, and it's easy. And I had another idea that I wanted to share, but I I can't remember it right now. So I'm just going to awkwardly sign off now. Hopefully, you got something out of this. Not saying don't work hard, by the way. Don't misinterpret this video. I'm just saying, work hard, work focused, and just don't stress about the like the goal itself, or like how you're going to do this goal, or like actually doing it. Like I found like the more I used to stress over like I want to know every single step of the way. For example, if I'm writing a webinar script, I want to know exactly how other people are doing it, who are successful, so I wouldn't screw up and waste time, you know? But once I realized, I was like, you know, I'm just going to forget what other people are doing and just use the knowledge I already have of A, copywriting, B, like the market, and then, you know, just write. It just made things a lot easier. And again, this just goes for pretty much everything. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to get back to work now 'cause I just got back from the gym and have good old Gorilla Steiner here. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.